Hello everyone, I'm Hardi Nathan Shah and in this video I will tell you about my past experience. I have many experiences that I can talk about, but the most memorable one for me is the events of past year. The time where I'm still working as a bank teller in Mandiri. The past year were big for me. I've learned a lot of stuff. The kind of stuff that school could not give you, and the kind of stuff that only life could make you understand. For example, about how you should treat people and how to talk differently to different people, such and such, the basic social stuff. And I think at one point I also learn how to know how someone feel about something depending on their just gesture, even the small ones like hand movements and whatnot. I've worked in four branches of the Mandiri Bank. I will not disclose the name, but I will tell you about them in depending on which branch I go to first. Like for example, the first, the second, the third, and the fourth, the last one. I I've I also work on a different branch for a week or whatnot, but I will mainly talk about those main four branches that I usually spend my time working. Now I will talk about the first branch. As the name suggests, the first branch is the first branch I work at. The branch is located inside a tall office building, and in this first branch is where all the big things about life came down to me. For example, financial independence. Yeah, that. Uh, you know, there's a lot of thing that I can do with a mere 50,000 rupiahs in a day. For example, I can buy foods that was usually forbidden from my parents. So, for example, snacks and whatnot. But in this first batch also, it also teach me about another thing about work life. In the literal sense, everything I learned in school were either useless there or, well, it's useless there. I have to learn everything from the ground up again. But either way, they do give me a lot of valuable lessons in this first branch. Now, the second branch. The second branch is the best place, for me at least, to work in. Not a lot of things happening there. In fact, most of the time I just lay back on the chair with my suit on, quote unquote working. And not to mention also, that place also got the best food and the best people. It is a shame that I'm only there for a few months. And now about the third branch. Some say third times is the charm, but for me, third is the worst. To say I learned a lot of stuff on the third branch, but I learned it the hard way, almost all of it. Every mistake in there have no room for re-evaluation. Every mistake is a step back. And the people there is, well, there were many good people there too, but man, I think I've seen the worst of humanity there. I definitely do not miss that place. Well, except for the good people in there. Okay, now about the fourth branch. The fourth branch is the last branch I work in, and it also got the best people in it. Not to mention the food was great too also there, but that place is very peaceful despite it being busy. On that branch, learning opportunities actually exist, unlike other branches where I need to search it myself or I need to learn it the hard way first. The peaceful nature of this branch and the people in it means I have a lot of room to actually learn and reevaluate my performance. Just for example, just in 1 month in this branch, I became more successful, more skillful than all the other 8 months before then. Because, like I said, I actually have room to learn and reevaluate in there. I definitely miss that place, especially the people in it. Okay, so in summary, last year were quite life changing for me. I can feel the change myself also. And compared to my current life, well, my current life seems uneventful. I barely find any lessons here, other than the occasional college stuff. I didn't do much, I don't go out a lot, but I am free. Yet again, I having this freedom means I'm sacrificing another kind of freedom, financial freedom now that I have more time in this current life, but less power, less financial power, so something like that. So in conclusion, for everything that we lost, we gain something, and for everything that we gain, we also lost something. Well, that is all what I want to say. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you later.